YouTube, it's your boy Tinkerviz, and we finally back with another video, man. As y'all can see, this man is woofing. Like, look at his hairline. But, you know what I'm saying, it's up to me to really bring him back to life, you know what I'm saying? So you always want to start off any client that you have by combing the hair. That's just really just getting the hair prepared for the clipper to glide through the hair smooth, you know what I'm saying, without making any bald spots or anything. It's just always great to start the haircut off by combing any hair, you know what I'm saying? Combing it to its full length, just getting it off the scalp. And I will be giving this client a low taper with a 1.5 with the green. I did start off with a 2 on accident, so that's why I see the lever open, but I went ahead and closed it. You know what I'm saying? So right now I am at a 1.5 guard with the lever closed. Just cutting everything down to the desired length, just going over everything, making sure everything is perfect. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping everything consistent, just being precise, just going over the hair multiple times. Make sure everything is at the desired length. Always make sure your client is cleaned off, and after you cut down hair from a waver, you always want to give them like a mini brush session to make them comfortable, you know what I'm saying, making them letting them know that you know what you're doing, you know what I'm saying, just brushing the hair in their hair pattern, the pattern their waves going. And on this cut, I will be debulking first, like all the areas of the fade. So I will start off on this side, just debulking. Then I'm gonna go ahead to the back and debulk. And this is a 2 guard with the lever open. Right now I'm just on the back debulking the top of the head, the top of the fade, and I'll be doing the same thing to the other side. I will be starting off on the back on this cut, you know what I'm saying? So without further ado, let's just play in the fade, man. So I go ahead and set the bald line like towards the bottom of the ear, you know what I'm saying? Just clearing out the nape area. Just making sure everything clean, making sure the guidelines and all that is neat. Because if you set a neat guideline, yeah, fade will come out way more crispy. I go ahead and grab my clipper, go up the fingers width, you know what I'm saying, just staying consistent, just make sure everything is at the desired length, just going over the hair multiple times, you know what I'm saying. And then I go ahead and close my lever, take out that bottom line that I set with the trimmer, with the lever fully closed. And instead of going with the 1 guard open, I go ahead and grab my 1.5 guard with the lever open, just clearing the bulk out first, you know what I'm saying, just staying precise, just clearing out the bulk first. And then I go ahead and grab my 1 guard with the lever open and go up another fingers width, you know what I'm saying, just going up, just going, setting that second guideline, getting prepared for the 0 guard. After you're done setting that guideline, you want to go ahead and close the lever fully with the 1 guard, just soften up that middle line, just getting prepared for the 0 guard, making the job easier, making it so as soon as you use the 0 guard, the line come out super easy, you know what I'm saying, just soften that up. And right now I have the 0 guard with the lever halfway. I don't got it fully closed because I did soften it up with the lever closed with the 1 guard. So you can close the lever all the way, but I feel as though with the lever halfway with the 0 guard, it just get that line out fully. Now right now I got on my 2 guard. Once again, just clearing the bulk out at the top. Feeling me, getting prepared for the 1.5 guard, the lever open to take out that little line right there that you see. Y'all see I keep turning the clipper sideways. That's because his hair grow in the opposite way. So I'm going against the hair. You feel me? The hair grow left. So I'm flicking the clipper right. Going the opposite way to really cut the hair off. Right now, got my 1.5 guard. Taking out that dark spot that we was talking about while I had my 2 guard on. You know what I'm saying? Then right after this, I go ahead and close my lever. And then that line not going to be out completely. So you just really soften that line up for the 1.5. For the 1 guard with the lever open. Just like I was softening it up with the 1 guard closed, that middle line. For the 0 guard, I got my 1.5 guard. Just lighten it up for the 1 guard with the lever open to take out that line fully. Now y'all know what time it is, man. Go ahead and grab my 1 guard, the lever open. Just really flicking out, just taking out that line that you see. You know what I'm saying? Just staying precise. You want to really take out that line, just stay focused, you know what I'm saying? Using the corner of your blade. You don't really have to use the corner of your blade on the back, but it's better too, so you can really bang at that line. But after you finish this, the fade is going to be complete, you know what I'm saying? After you take out that line, fade going to come out looking crispy. Now we on the side of the fade, the actual taper. You know what I'm saying? But I go ahead and set my first guideline by using my trimmer at the top of the ear. And now I have my clipper going up 1/2 inch in a flick out motion, staying consistent, just making sure everything is at that desired length, going over the line multiple times. The same thing you do to the fade, you do to the beard. I go ahead and close the lever and take out that first guideline that I set with the trimmer. I'm doing the same thing to the beard. Once that line is visible and blurry, you want to go ahead and grab your 1 guard with the lever open, going up another 1/2 inch. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm doing the same thing I do to the fade, to the beard, like I said 30 seconds ago. You know what I'm saying? Going up another 1/2 inch. It's the same steps you did on the back, you're doing on the sides. Just make sure everything is consistent. Make sure everything is at that desired length. You know what I'm saying? Go over the line multiple times. Don't just do it once. You gotta go over it 3 times, sometimes 5 times. You know what I'm saying? And right now I got the lever closed with my 0 guard, using the corner of the blade. You have to use the corner of the blade on the sides of the head because it's a little workspace that you're working with. On the back of the head is more of a larger workspace, so you can use the full blade. But on the side, use the corner of your blade. And right now I just got on my 1.5 guard, just going up another 1/2 inches to clear out the bulk that was underneath the 2. Getting prepared for the 1 guard with the lever open, like I did on the back. The same thing I did on the back, I'm doing on the sides. Simple. Go ahead and grab my 2 guard, the lever open. Just clearing out the bulk a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? At the top of the fade. You don't want to go up too high. You just want to go above the 1.5. Right now I just got on my 1 guard, the lever open, just taking out that little dark spot that I see. Just really just doing a little detail work. Just going over the fade, closing the lever when it's needed, and opening the lever when it's needed. The higher you go on that fade, the more you open your lever, and the lower you go on the fade, the more you close your lever. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm just detailing with the 1.5 guard. Just making sure, trying to get everything as blurry as possible. Right now, I'm also detailing with my Andy's Master. Just really my favorite clipper right here. I never really did like a full cut with this clipper on camera, but this is my favorite clipper. You know what I'm saying? I ain't do the other side on camera because the same exact thing you do to one side, the same exact thing you do to the other side. Right now, I just got my 1.5 guard with the lever closed, just cutting down the hairline. You know what I'm saying? Just getting everything prepared for the lineup. And right here is my little spice recipe, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of alcohols and smell good and stuff just to cleanse the skin, bring all the dirt out the skin, just getting prepared for a lineup so the lineup can come out way more crispy. You take out all the dirt that's in the skin, the lineup come out super duper crispy. And it's never too late to go ahead and edit it. Like, not really edit, but to work on the fade. As y'all can see, I just seen a dark spot, put on my 1.5 guard, and just took it out real fast. And right now, I just got my spritzes spraying the edges of the hairs where the lineup is going to be at, just getting prepared. After you do that, you want to go ahead and brush the hair down, bring everything forward, getting it prepared for the lineup. As y'all can see, I'm starting on the back. It just makes everything so much more easier for me. It's like, because once I'm on the front, my main focus, I want it to be on the front. I don't want to have to go back to the back later and none of that. I'm just banging out the back right now, just making my job easier, getting it out the way. And as y'all can see, keeping everything sharp naturally. Just cutting off the overhang of the hair. You know what I'm saying? Just making sure everything is neat as possible. Angling my clipper, just banging at that line. I'll go ahead and meet the line up halfway. I line up the beard first, and then after I'm done the beard, I go back. Everything is just meeting each other at the halfway point. You know what I'm saying? Just bend the air down and just angle your clipper and go like in a rainbow shape motion, using the corner of your clipper. Just staying precise, just staying focused. Make sure everything is sharp, naturally. And it's really been a while since I dropped a video. Like, I've been did this cut. I was been supposed to edit it and really just drop it, but I've been really focusing on my hair school. Where I'm from, I am from Jersey, so I don't have a barber school. I have to go to cosmetology school to get my license. You know what I'm saying? So I'm ready to start school. I was basically going through the process to start school and start working to get my license, my barber license, you know what I'm saying? Just to get it over with. And I ain't really do too much talking on this side about the cut, because the same thing I did on the other side, I'm doing on this side. But really, I'm just ready to start school, so, you know what I'm saying? I'm really ready to lock in with the school stuff. Basically, it's like I'm in college, but I'm just going to work on stuff, do with hair and hygiene. As y'all can see, that back taper super clean. And right now, I just go ahead, line up the C cut first before anything on the cut. Just to make everything just so much more easier to me. It really just depends on the client. Sometimes I start on the middle with some clients, sometimes I start in the boxes, some clients I start on the C cup. But with this low clean taper, I go ahead and start on the C cup first, just making sure everything is even on both sides. And I will be doing the same thing to the opposite side, and that's what I'm doing right now. On the opposite side, line up the C cups. And after you line up the C cups, you want to go ahead, step in front of your client, make sure the C cups is even on both sides. They looking the same. After you do that, you want to go ahead and start in the middle. You know what I'm saying? But this stuff is really just line work. You know what I'm saying? Just line work and numbers. Once you get that down packed, the cut gonna come so much more easier. And right now I'm on the middle of the lineup, just keeping everything naturally sharp. Naturally sharp. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all might say this is a pushback, but it's not. I'm just cutting off the overhang. And right now I am lining up the boxes as sharp as possible. You know what I'm saying? Just hitting the corners. Don't be scared to hit the corners. When I first started, I was scared to hit the corners. I would go back too far. You know what I'm saying? And what y'all just see me do right there, I brush the hair to the sides to get all the extra hair over the box so I can just tap it. You know what I'm saying? So everything just be naturally sharp once again. And the same thing you do on one side, you do on the other side. It's like a common denominator of a fraction. You know what I'm saying? The same thing you do to one side of the fraction, the bottom of the fractions, you multiply that by 2. You do the same thing to the top. You know what I'm saying? And this is the right side, which is the lighter side that my client have. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean nothing. It's still gonna come out naturally sharp. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing my thing right now, for real. Just staying precise, staying focused, just doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Keep everything naturally sharp. I'm big on naturally sharp. Make sure everything is naturally sharp before you throw in any enhancements, any fibers, anything. I go ahead and spray my spritz, getting prepared for the fibers so it can stick instead of bounce off the head. Because I am a fiber fan. I don't own enhancement, and sometimes the fibers do be bouncing off the scalp. You know what I'm saying? So to avoid that, I go ahead and spray spritz or hairspray to make the fiber stick. You know what I'm saying? After you spray the fibers, you want to go ahead and do a lineup, making sure everything is crispy. And my camera did die. I meant to explain that in the front. So y'all not gonna see me do the razor work or nothing. This cut just came out too clean, so I just had to record the end result on my phone. You know what I'm saying? So I apologize for my camera dying and y'all couldn't see the razor work, but this is the end result right here. A nice, clean, low taper. Everything look symmetrical, everything look fine, everything straight. You know what I'm saying? You just look, he's a whole different person. But if you made it to the end of this video, like, comment, subscribe, and we out of here.